So, you, my friend, are here for one reason and one reason only, right? You're bad at Junkrat, you're some shit, but you want to get better. You're trying to better yourself, and that's alright. So, I'm gonna teach you how to be a better Junkrat, how to be a good Junkrat. First things first, if you're playing payload or like the Hollywood map where you have to capture the point and then escort the payload, you kind of want to put the bear trap somewhere in the little corners where they're not expecting it. So say the team is coming through this way, they're gonna come through here, they're not gonna see that little trap, they're not gonna see the trap, they're gonna try to cut through here, or the trap is gonna catch them over here. You get the idea. They're gonna try to cut to the point, or if they usually take a back route, you're gonna place it here or like somewhere closer into the corner. Now, once the team is on the payload, you're probably gonna try to boost jump your way here with the car bomb like that, if you didn't know how to do that, and then you're gonna place it anywhere near the payload or on the point. So that way, once they're trying to fight and capture the payload, they're not worrying about Junkrat spots. Usually when they're trying to capture it, they're looking out for Junkrat spots if they see an enemy Junkrat. This advice usually and almost always helps for when they're capturing the payload, where they have to capture the payload and then escort it. So say they're escorting it, you're just gonna like try to get them off the point, throw a couple of car bombs, blast them away, shoot them, and then you place it on the payload. Well, maybe not like that. I don't know how obvious it is. I'm never usually attacked. Nobody uses this method, by the way. I'm the only one who uses this, so I've never seen anyone place it on the payload. But this always works out for me because the enemy team usually likes to sit on top of the payload and ride with it, and they're not usually expecting a Junkrat bear trap on the payload. They're not looking out for that. So they're usually gonna like hop on top, ride with it, or possibly, be right next to it and then get caught by the Junkrat trap. Now say you're on a map like Temple of Anubis where they have to capture point A and then point B. You're gonna want to place the trap in front of usually like side paths they take, or sometimes maybe even the main path. But you want to put it in the corner so that way they're not looking out for right here. They might see it there, or maybe they might not even look for it at all, but you want to place it in the corner. That's where the best spot is for me. That's where it always works out. It's where I always catch somebody. So you'll catch somebody there. Usually you want to be kind of over in this area, maybe up here or maybe down here. So then once you catch somebody, you kind of spray them down, and like maybe if it's a Reinhardt, you wear down a shield. If it's someone else, you just spray at them, and then you keep placing it there until eventually they catch on, and then you place it in a different place. Or maybe if the whole team rushes through there and you only catch one person, you're gonna place it here, and then catch somebody coming through there, and then if the whole team is in here, you spray kind of that back wall, just in case they have like a Reinhardt or a Diva. You're gonna spray the back wall, hit them from behind. So that way they're not blocking your shot from right up here. They'll have to look up or like turn around and get the bomb if they want to deflect it. Now the same thing goes for if you're on the point. You're gonna place it anywhere on the point, just kind of make it unpredictable. Now the one thing that never usually helps me is placing the mine in the bear trap. This is something a lot of people do and it doesn't really help out because the mine isn't hidden, but the bear trap is. So the mine kind of gives away the position of the bear trap. So I like to keep them separate, maybe like hold a mine, so that way if I need to boost somewhere, I boost somewhere, or if I do end up catching someone, I spray them down and then throw the mine at them. Now that was for point A. Say they capture it, they're at point B. You're probably gonna want to put it down, not there, I don't know why I placed it there, but kind of like anywhere in this back room, so that way if they try to sneak attack from the back, or from the right side from your position, or the left side from their position, you'll catch. So you want to have a trap there to catch someone, and then not let them get to the point, obviously. And you know, the same thing goes for this side. You kind of want to place one over here if it looks like someone is coming through here. And then, you know, if the whole team is up there and you see a Reinhardt, try and place one right here just in case he tries to charge into the point. This side area too, you kind of, if you like guarding down this way for anybody, kind of want to place it like behind the wall, so that way they walk through and then get captured. You don't want to place it over here where they can clearly see it and then just shoot at it. You want to kind of hide the trap, but also make sure it captures it. Now, say you're playing control and for some reason you're controlling with Junkrat. You're gonna get on the point and you're gonna kind of place it where, as a matter of fact, place it anywhere inside the map, wherever you want. So, because they're not gonna stay in one place, they're not gonna attack from one place. But place the trap anywhere inside the control point, because usually they're moving around. They're not worrying about the Junkrat trap. They're not gonna scour the ground and look for Junkrat traps as they're trying to capture the point and defend the point. All they're worrying about is the point and the enemies capturing the point, or the point and the enemies defending the point. Now we're gonna talk about where to shoot, and this usually goes for everything. You kind of want to bank shot off the wall a little bit, or maybe like directly at enemies. You want to get up close and personal, you know, shoot them usually up this close, or try to get as close as possible so that way it does the most damage it could possibly do. And if you die, you have the passive ability, Total Mayhem, which drops the bombs on death. So then, the bombs drop down, and it kills the enemy. Usually almost every time. So, that was how to shoot on control. I know I said it was kind of for everything, but usually it's not always the case. Now, if you're on kind of capture and escort, you want to shoot where they're going to come out of. So up there, usually people come out of. Over through this side, people usually come out of. Or down here is usually the easiest because it's a small room. There's not much place they can go. So if you place the trap back here, and then someone gets captured, you could shoot at them through there. So, or if you want to place the trap back here or over here, or sometimes like in front of the health pack. I forgot to mention that for the trap placing part. You want to place them in front of health packs, so that way they don't get to the health pack and they're already on low health if they're running to a health pack usually. That's where to place traps, and where to shoot. You know, shoot usually where the enemy is. You want to get up close, unless it's a bunch of people. But if it's a 1v1 or like a 1-on-2 situation, you want to get close, shoot them a bit, and then place your bomb, drop back, and then shoot them as you're falling back and running away. That's if you think you're going to lose. And usually the bomb placing and the shooting around, that usually helps to get around faster. That usually helps to get into the tight spaces. Not tight spaces, but like up here. Usually you'd have to go all the way around and through here, but with Junkrat you could just boost yourself up from down here. So just to show what I'm talking about, you place the point there, and then someone's gonna step in it. See, someone stepped in it, and they weren't expecting that. Now, I do know this is just bots. They're just bots. It doesn't really matter. But it does work. They won't expect it. They'll step in it. Okay. So, for the tire, you're gonna usually attack from the side. You know, try to get up high and then get the people on the point. Now, I do realize they're just bots. Someone is bound to see the point, bound to see the tire, they're bound to see it. But, you know, it does work. You're gonna try to attack from above or somewhere where they're least expecting it. Now, I just placed the thing on the cart. Now, they are bots, so they might not ride on the cart, but if one of them does happen to get on, see their bots, they're gonna know it's there. But this does work with real people. So again, for the tire, you're probably gonna want to attack from like behind or something. and then when they're least expecting it, get them. So Junkrat is a spray and pray character, so you're just gonna kind of want to spray in a general direction of where you think the enemy is, and you will end up getting them. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If this does help you with Junkrat, please let me know, and I will, I don't know. You could pay me $20 if you want. I don't care. So, again, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Comment down below if this does help you. And I'll see you guys next time. I don't usually do this type of thing,